everybody, welcome to another episode of On the Paint Table. This is my weekly show about what I got finished painting, upcoming projects, and sneak peeks into what's going on in the future. So this week, a bunch of Marvel stuff got painted. I finished my Brotherhood of Mutants, which are the evil and neutral mutants for the Marvel Universe miniature game, and some scenery for that game as well. So let's take a look at what got done, and I'll show you some stuff coming up in the future. So first off, here's what got painted this week. We've got, left to right, the Brotherhood of Mutants, Magneto, which I painted up in some dark, uncanny X-Men sort of colors. We've got Victor Creed, Sabretooth, Pyro, we have Lady Mastermind, and then finally Toad. And in back, I have no idea where this came from. Todd Smith sent it to me. I think maybe it was like something that came with a special edition box set. It had like wall hangers on the back that I ripped off so the stuff would sit flat, but it's a destroyed Sentinel. And it's awesome because it themes your train. So there's a destroyed Sentinel head and a big chunk of arm here. And it's maybe a little bit too big, but not so big that I think it's like wrong looking. And it looks pretty rad being on the table, fighting some mutants, or having a mutant fight around. And that was the bulk of my week this week. I recorded a whole bunch of Marvel games with Chris from the Woods War Games and Hobbies. And yeah, that's been my exciting week. I had to play the bad guys. I had to play against the Dark Avengers, which Chris painted, which looked amazing. So there was my painted stuff for this week. Let's take a look at what's coming up. So sometime this weekend, I'm going to start assembling my new Bauhaus Mutant Chronicles stuff for Mutant Chronicles Resurrection 2nd Edition. That's a mouthful. There's some Étoile Martin, which will be the sort of like close combat flamethrower dudes. These are like your scouts in the Bauhaus army. Some Bauhaus Blitzers, which are like the crazy elite Minutemen. And they've also got a huge, it comes with a ridiculously big base, HMG, which we used to call I think it was the HMG 88, and we called it the Beast in the 2nd edition of Warzone. And some Juggernauts, who are the power armory guys with machine guns and big like hydraulic fists. And I think altogether this should round out to about, it should be another 600 points-ish, which should put me at around 1,000 points for my Bauhaus army. Because I have about 400 points now with the starter set, and this should allow me to play some bigger games. I know that Jay is going to be painting as well. He's painting some more Imperial stuff, and big thanks to Protus for sending this stuff along. They really enjoyed the little like story time we did for the starter sets, and so they wanted to expand our armies and give us some more options to play with. And my buddy Ben he got the Mishma starter set, so you might see some Mishma on the channel at some point too. He started painting. He actually painted a miniature, which he said he was never going to do, and then did, like promptly right afterwards. So I'm going to get these guys put together. I'm pretty excited about them. I actually built the Juggernauts already. They're just sitting in a carrying case, and I'm going to get the Étoile and the Bauhaus Blitzers finished and getting ready sort of like to prime and throw some paint on relatively soon. Jay and I are also working on, oh my gosh, like so many projects. We need to finish Swineland. I got a miniature I want to paint for the finale for that. And then we've got this we want to do. We've got just so many games. So this is in the project queue though, because we both really enjoyed our little test game we played, and we want to play more of it. So the week's painting's done, and we got some progress on the Marvel Universe game and some new projects in the hopper. So tune in next week. You can see what I got done and what's coming up in the future. Maybe some progress on stuff you've seen. Maybe stuff will pop up you've already seen that I've been working on. Who knows what I'll work on next week. It'll probably be driven by whoever's coming into play. So we'll see you for more next Saturday. Till then, I'm Ash. Happy